What up, y'all? It's your boy JB, aka Spoken, and I am back with another video for y'all. Look, man, I just want to apologize for being gone for so long. I told y'all I was going to be consistent on this Spoken Reasons TV. Obviously, I'm back. I was caught up with a whole bunch of stuff, editing and everything, and y'all know I'm a one-man band. Y'all know I do poetry, I do writing, I do editing, I do all kind of different things. So, y'all forgive me. So, we're going to go ahead and get into the 21 Savage situation right now. So, 21 Savage was arrested by ICE, and if you don't know what ICE is pretty much an immigration force. And they swept him up, I think, in Atlanta over the weekend, and they pretty much said, "Hey, man, your visa has expired, and you got to get the fuck out the country." And 21 Savage is not the first rapper to get deported back to their country. If you remember years back, Shine got deported after he served like 10 years in prison for the shootout in a nightclub, and also too, Slick Rick was actually detained in my hometown of Bradenton, Florida, years ago, over 10 years ago. You can look that up on Google. Will Smith had to come down and represent him on behalf, and I think a few other celebrities. Slick Rick ended up, getting off the hook, and and he was fine. But 21 Savage, his situation is a little different, I would say, only because of the things that he's been talking about lately, the things he's been doing. And, he's just pretty much a man of principles, a man of good deeds. And no matter how many fucked up things that he's done in his past, he has admitted to it and stuff like that. Every time when a black man, especially a black man, speaks truth to power, that is always a threat to the government. You know what I'm saying? That's always a threat to the higher powers. And 21 Savage, he's not a dummy from a long shot. All right, he's not a dummy from a long shot. You got the guy out here helping the kids and stuff like that. Putting money back into the neighborhoods, cleaning up the street, putting cats on game about how to protect their wealth and their health and their finances and stuff like that. 21 Savage was out here dropping game as a youngin'. And it's not that many young rappers that's in their early 20s dropping game, because everybody knows this is the mumble rap generation. This is the motherfucking, stupid motherfucking generation where everybody just talking about dumb shit. Ain't nobody trying to uplift the new generation, and I commend him for that, because it's, that's very, very hard to come by, especially for someone who has commercial success on the radio and everything else. So 21 Savage is being detained, and I think he's in process of being shipped back to his country. I think his people are from St. Vincent and St. Lucie or something like that, from the UK. And, it's a sad story because he has children here in the U.S. He was brought here in the U.S. when he was like 12 years old, I think 12 years old. And, for this to turn out the way it is, it's just a sad story. But also, too, I just want to take y'all down a little road real quick about how to protect yourselves, man. Because obviously we know we live in a system of white supremacy. And, a lot of people could say, oh, man, here you go with that white supremacy stuff. Everybody want to bring up the white man. Hell, look, what the fuck do you think it is? White people stole the fucking land. They own this shit now. And, they feel like they own us. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. White people are the most powerful people on the planet Earth. That's just what it is. And it's just sad to see it all boil down like this, because you don't want to see the man leave, And to protect yourselves, I think black people as a whole, especially black men, this is the time where we need to figure out how we're going to attack the market as far as truth to power. Because anytime when a black man speaks up, everybody knows there's always going to be a light switch that's going to turn on in the dominant society's field, and they're going to keep the scope on them. And then you got 21 Savage out here calling out the justice system and shit like that, talking about how it's all corrupt. They don't want to hear no stuff like that. They only want to hear you talking about popping molly, shooting niggas, and killing niggas, because that all goes a part of propaganda. And what 21 Savage is doing, he's trying to live through his good deeds, but they don't want to see that. And they're not going to advertise that on a mass scale. So now they're trying to wrap him up, send him back. And, man, let's just pray for 21 Savage and for everybody out there. Before y'all start, speaking, make sure you got all your facts straight and realize the consequences before you open your mouth. Now, of course, this ain't just 21 Savage that went through this. A lot of black people go through this shit, whether they from the country, whether they from the United States or outside the United States. You know, the white supremacists, you know, the dominant society, they control all levels of activity, from law to religion to politics, you know, to war, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They control every aspect, including entertainment. So just realize they own all of these things. They always have the last say so, and we have to play chess. Now, of course, I hate saying these things on the internet because it's almost like, well, damn, you know, they can hear everything I'm saying. They can hear, you know what I'm saying, what is the real game? Look, man, just play chess, understand what you're getting yourself into, and just realize that nobody is safe out here. It doesn't matter how much money you got. You seen how Michael Jackson fell. Michael Jackson had a cold day. You seen how Bill Cosby fell. Bill Cosby has a cold day. And those are the two celebrities that you didn't even expect to be icebox cold. You know what I'm saying? On their way out. So you know, black people, stay on board, stay on point. Protect yourself, protect your family, your wealth, your health, your everything, man. Because you just never know what's gonna come about when you wake up in the morning. And that's just the life of living as a black person on this planet Earth. And also, too, man, they also said that he tried to reapply. I think he tried to, his visa expired. What happened was that his visa expired. And I think in 2017, his lawyer stated that they were trying to go through the process of getting his visa renewed or something like that. I don't know. And it was still in process, and they didn't even pick it up. So I don't really know what's going on. Like I said, this is a sad case. Don't want to see the brother go through this stuff. But, you know, like I said, y'all protect yourselves and just understand the consequences and the things that may happen when you start speaking truth to power. Make sure all your ducks is in a row before you start opening up your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't made for everybody. You know what I mean? This shit ain't for everybody. If you're not willing to accept and embrace the worst that could happen, you might want to keep your mouth shut. I could guarantee you, if 21 Savage didn't speak truth to power, they would have been letting him do his thing, you know, for a little bit more longer. And who's to say, you know, that he was going to be out here 20, 30 years from now, even if he was doing wrong? They could have still swept him up. Everybody knows what this Trump thing that's going on. It's real touchy right now. You know what I'm saying? It's real risky. And we gotta look over our back. So that's the news, man. Pray for 21 Savage. Pray for his family. The man has kids here in the United States. You don't want to see nobody get separated from their family, their kids. And honestly, man, they should let the man stay here. You know what I mean? He was born in the Caribbean, but he spent his childhood, the crucial part of his childhood, in the United States. So everybody knows it's fucked up. Pray for 21 Savage, man. I'm your boy JB Spoken. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share everything. And also, too, let everybody know that I'm on this thing, and I'm going to be back for more news, all right? Love y'all, and remember, I'm the shit.